not the greatest. That was a bit much.
Nah,
But
you gotta think about that one for a second.
yeah, you a little two of these things. The man who is having the best form in Europe currently, big ups, who's my Dembele? Say it with me, Dembele. Listen, you feel the vibes.
It's that flick.
Welcome back to Fried Footie. Y'all know who it is, the three usual cats. Rodney on the screen with me, Chuck, Brad. Fellas, what's going on? Brad, how you doing? Before we even get into soccer, how you doing personally?
Uh-oh.
I feel like Man City has me in a toxic relationship right now, and I don't know how to get out. Nah, but we shouldn't talk about Man City, but I think we do need to talk about Real Madrid. That comeback was brilliant. Like, I want to ask you guys, for the first 86 minutes of that game, you could not have been overly impressed with Madrid.
I was watching the game thinking, like, damn, like, Man City really is better than them.
Really?
Like, when I was watching it, I really felt that way. I felt like they really weren't impressing me. Like, they really weren't as creative as I expected a team like that to be.
I don't think it was about, Real Madrid's lack of creativity. There was just these mistakes that Man City made that were just shocking. Like, Ederson made a couple mistakes in goal.
He had some bad clear-outs for sure.
On
that second goal, that was a horrendous clear-out.
He didn't save it with his hands. He just saved it with his chest right into Brahim Diaz.
Now, before we go any further, Madrid ain't beat nobody good. That's all I was hearing. Everyone had both of you.
They didn't beat my team. They didn't beat Atletico Madrid, so I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
I did notice one thing, though, with this game. Madrid didn't really do much on offense until Mbappe was subbed out, and then they scored 2 more goals. Now, Mbappe did score a goal. He scored a goal that he knew nothing about. That bounced off his shin. He totally miskicked it.
Okay, sure.
Crazy PR.
Listen, yes, Vinny did create the assist, but his shots on target were literally the same shots on target Mbappe had. So let's not act.
Yeah, but Mbappe also had a lot of shots that should have been on target that he missed.
I will give you. He sailed one. He had one to the right over. So I will give you. Wasn't his finest moment, but he scored. Like, stop playing. Like, get out. Like, we're not doing that.
But did y'all hear that Vinny is? I don't know. Like, something's going on. Like, he's got beef with Real Madrid. I can't tell if it's the players or if this
Well, what happened is a report came out that Vini has been becoming a source of tension in the Real Madrid dressing room. His lack of defensive effort was cited. I don't know what dressing room really means, right? Is it the guy working in the dressing room? Is it the coaches? Is it the players?
I've been to Spain. Those are some colors, folks. This is screaming colors. And this is something that's not adding up. Because I've seen Mbappe's lack of defensive effort plenty of times.
Mbappe plays defense like Leo Messi. Like, he plays defense like he's got 8 Ballon d'Ors, bro. He's good.
Something's not adding up. The things that Vinny is doing, I feel like is not anything that's necessarily separating him from the rest of the team. Like, they're making it seem like he's a one-man band causing ruckus on his own. So that is confusing. But I'm just saying, from my personal experience walking around Spain, I see how they treat
all I'm saying
Vinny.
If these reports had Mbappe's name on it, I know somebody on here would be like, yeah, look at the body language. Look at how they're. But that's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to leave that at that. Listen, it's very convenient that these reports come out after he apparently turned down the first contract extension offer from Madrid. So do what you will with that.
Yeah, I think if I was Vinny and I watched them give Mbappe $200 million as a signing bonus, I get it, man. Like, Mbappe hasn't done shit. Mbappe's come in, and right now the Mbappe experiment
hasn't done shit.
No. I don't mean hasn't done shit this year. I mean, like, before this moment, right? You gave him a $200 million signing bonus. Vinny's been here cooking for you, and you didn't give Vinny a bonus.
Did you see that sign before the game, though? The Ballon d'Or.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you guys get. Be humble, you fuckface.
It's true. But I do think it seems there is a real question between Vini and Mbappe if, like, either one of them are going to look at the other's contract situation and be like, seriously? This guy's getting double what I'm getting?
Okay, but where does Bellingham fall in all this? Because his contract's coming up sooner than Vinny's, no?
Yeah, I think they got some big questions. Luckily, I think they have a lot of money, though. You know, I don't think it's like they're starved for money. They can solve this.
I mean, I suppose, but then they're also still trying to sign Trent to his crazy demands as a right back, and they clearly need another center back, at least one.
Yeah.
You know, I know they got some guys that are injured, they'll come back, but they clearly need some more, like another top quality center back. So they've got a lot of someone's getting left out. This is a game of musical chairs, and when this music stops and everyone gets paid, someone is not going to have a chair, even if it's just one person. I don't see this entire team being the same plus additions and them not getting rid of anyone. That seems like a lot.
The crazy thing is Vini is 2 years younger than Mbappe, and he's been on Madrid for a while, so it seems like he's like almost the older guy. I think if they sell Vini, this might be one of the biggest mistakes in Madrid history. You know, he has been the engine for this team for multiple years, leading them to multiple Champions League titles. Mbappe hasn't shown that he's going to do that yet. He's had some nice moments this year. I will say a lot of those goals came against smaller teams, and in the big games, he hasn't killed it. Against Man City, he didn't kill it against Man City. You know, he had a goal that everyone said, even Thierry Henry was like, Mbappe just mishit that one, and it went in the goal. So he wasn't clinical. Like Rodney said, he missed the target a ton. So I just think Madrid has to be careful, because if you get Vini really wanting to leave, they may have f***ed up that relationship in a way that I don't know if they can fix.
Vini to PSG, baby. Let's start it. Let's start it, baby. Vini.
PSG's due for a star. They've
Vini Dembele. You guys see it. You guys see it.
Yeah, one question I have for you guys about Vini. Do you think he's like a leader in this locker room? He's 24, but he's been there for basically 7 years. You know, they still got Modric, who's 40. They got a couple other guys.
Nobody is listening to Luka Modric. Didn't Vinny just have his mans in the club? He was
like he had the whole team.
Like he had the
it
team
seemed like it,
down.
right?
Well, it seems like so. To Chuck's point, it seems like this might be coming from the higher ups. You know, trying to. They're trying to UMG him. He's Drake. They're trying to lower his value internally.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So to make him seem less desirable,
Yes.
They got to bring that price down. They're not trying to give Vinny the same bread. If it's up to Real Madrid, they're not trying to give Vinny the same bread they gave Mbappe. If anything, they're trying to say, hey, you can get a little hometown discount. You know how they be. You can be there for a while.
Honestly, that's what it seems like. It seems like they're off some. Hey man, you rocking with us, right?
Right,
like,
we boys, right? Y'all, you could take a little less to keep the team together. Like,
Do you think there's a scenario where Mbappe and Vini is a long-term marriage? Or do you think they gotta choose one at some point?
You know what's funny? I think they're actually fine. I would argue Bellingham is the one who seems not to jive well with Mbappe more. I personally would go with Vini and Mbappe, but that's just me.
yeah, Jude seems like the odd man out a little bit. Just a little bit. Just in terms of, he's, from England. I just feel like the UK. They're not part of the EU. It's a different vibe over there.
Well, I don't know. Did you guys hear the rumor out of Manchester that Pep Guardiola is looking towards Jude Bellingham as being a potential Kevin De Bruyne replacement?
Didn't y'all just sign 3 cats?
We signed lots of cats. That means that's nothing for us.
I'm just curious
Cats.
because I was told that these cats were supposed to be the cats that could.
But it's Jude Bellingham, bro.
No. Listen, I'm not saying it, but I'm just at what point, they just gonna bring in everybody? They just go
Here's the thing: the billionaires that run Man City, they like to splash that cash. They're not like these British billionaires who run these other teams that are like, oh, sorry, we have to stick to the budget. Sorry, we're poor. They're like, no, what do you need? You need some more money? I got you. You need 100 mil, 200 mil, 300 mil? Let's run it up. And, I don't know what Jude would cost. What do you think to get Jude Bellingham for Man City?
What's his shit?
It's got to be like 180 or something.
Doesn't he seem just like he's made, not maybe for Man City, but just to be in the Prem?
Well, he's an English man.
That's what I'm. Like he seems like perfect for the Prem. Like he seems like So
well, for so many English players, the path to great stardom has been be a big star in England, get your transfer to Real Madrid or Barcelona, and be a big star in the Spanish stage, and then come home again. With Bellingham, it's weird because he's kind of conquered that shit at the youngest age of any British player I've ever seen. where he's gone there and he's damn near the best player on the team already. You know, he's probably going to win a couple Champions Leagues in the next couple years. So what's left to do? But come home and show those lads what they've been missing.
Home though?
I'm about to say, is City?
Was Jude Bellingham a young lad?
Well, I think Jude Bellingham is the kind of guy that wants to kind of blaze his own trail a little. And Man City, we don't have that many legends. You know what I mean? Like, there's not that much history. It's like you gotta just you can start a whole new league.
I'm glad Rodney is starting to
blazing his own trail for the team that just won.
That's right.
More something that's never been done before. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Be more serious. I just don't know anything about Jude Bellingham. Like,
I don't either.
You know,
he
like
seems like a Man United kind of guy.
You know, honestly, I was gonna say he definitely.
He looks like a guy that's like, I'm trying to be Black Wayne Rooney.
Bro, actually, I was gonna go Black David Beckham, but I see where you're coming from.
I see Black because he probably got a white parent too, so yeah, he definitely was like, I'm Wayne Rooney.
Well, hold on. Wait, Rooney not?
No, I'm saying
okay.
He might have a white parent. I mean, so I'm saying he's like, I'm just Wayne Rooney, a little remix. The biggest story the biggest thing I got from this story in terms of Jude possibly going to Man City or Pep looking for him is that Pep's looking at De Bruyne and he knows that man is chopped cheese, bro. It's MLS time soon come. De Bruyne is about to be in Miami 2025, 2026. I can't wait to see you, my boy. You're gonna get a nice tan. I'm gonna put you onto some good eats. You know, hey, come up to New York when you play the Red Bull on the road. I got you. I'll give you a tour of Harlem. But yeah, buddy, it's time to come down on that pasture. You know what I'm saying? You about 2 steps away from taking them out back like old Yeller. I saw him running around. It was looking rough.
Oh, Yeller.
So De Bruyne, it's been real, bro. We love you over here. Come over to the States, man. It's time.
Ronnie has definitely been banging the MLS De Bruyne move for months at this point.
Pep sees it. The writing is on the wall. He saw it, bro. He was just doing laps. He wasn't doing anything out there. He just did a lot of cardio today. He played 82, 86 minutes, whatever it was, of cardio.
Maybe I heard it when Mbappe left the field. That's when maybe when De Bruyne left the field.
Yeah, it's definitely like De Bruyne has been my favorite Man City player ever. He's my GOAT. And watching him today, it's like when your pet is about to die and you're spending a lot of time
with
him.
Take him out back.
I just told you he's old Yeller. De
Bruyne
is not going to admit it. The dogs don't know. Sometimes you gotta this is what's best for you.
But you can make that dog live for a little. You know, like if you want to extend
it, bro. That dog is gonna be suffering. He got arthritis. You know what I mean?
Glaucoma, dog can't see.
Yeah, he can't. He got one eye. You know what
I'm saying? What's going on,
he was
bro?
just barking that shit. He thought somebody knocked on the door. It was he don't know.
He could be out in San Diego in the sun. You know. Chilling on the beach.
Chilling, making more money than he is now. MLS, you can get a bag. He's gonna get equity. You know what I'm saying? He can get it all.
Apple TV, him.
Yeah, Apple TV, bro. They're giving out checks. Neymar's check is right there for him.
Chuck, did you see the story that players in the Man U locker room are starting to doubt Ruben Amorim, and a bunch of them want to try a different formation.
Tweak the system. Listen.
Put in just isn't working for them.
Before we start, if we are in the FA Cup, having a game, and at the end, we pull it out. We find a way to advance. Yes, we still got title hopes. And you make me practice like, man, you. And like, I'm with Ruben, but at a certain point, you gotta stop this shit. This is not high school. This is not.
The 10:30.
Bro. At a certain point, Ruben has to let some of this go. Like this kind of I'm a hard ass. It only works when you're winning, and you're not winning right now. So, whether it's the player,
Chuck has really changed his tune on Ruben, man. We had 100% support for Ruben.
Listen.
He's losing the people. Holy shit!
It's
right before our eyes.
My support has not changed. My idea of his tactics has to. At first, I was like, "Don't change. You got an idea, go for it." But bro, they are beating good teams, losing to bad teams, and just doing God knows what versus like Crystal Palace. Like you lost to Crystal Palace. Like it doesn't make sense. Like none of this makes sense. So. Man, I don't know.
Hey, I'm on team Ruben on this one, man. Get him some players. I've been saying for months what y'all was doing was not working, so we're not going back to that. Y'all brought me in here because y'all stink. Because y'all aren't good.
And to be
So
fair,
that's why y'all brought me in. So why would I change when y'all stunk before me? It hasn't even been a full season. It hasn't even been a summer transfer for him to even make the team that he wants. Like, I don't know. If I'm Ruben, I tell all y'all to leave me alone.
Yeah. Rodney, I felt like it was important that we give a moment to talk about your under fire coach at Tottenham Hotspurs, Ange Postecoglou. I just want to check in with you. Last time we checked, you were in team. We got to stay with Ange and see how this is going. Just want to check in. Where are you now?
Bro, he's broken me, man.
Yes.
He's broken me. I'm down to I'm bone on bone right now. Ain't no more ligaments, nothing. It's nothing left in me, bro. It's sad time. To come out how he did, or how the team did collectively against Liverpool, legit was like rock bottom. It was so sad that I went into the Aston Villa game knowing we were going to lose, which is crazy because Aston Villa's not even that nice. But I just knew they were going to lose. I saw the lineup and I said, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. You have like 4 or 5 new guys in the
he scored. New cat scored.
It doesn't. You can't hurt more than this team already has.
I was trying to bring some brightness to your
I don't
day.
feel anything anymore. I'm numb to everything. So it doesn't even matter. Like what you say is irrelevant. It's because I'm numb. It's like
Okay, so sack Ange right now. Sack Ange right now.
Bro, it doesn't even matter, man.
Give me an answer.
It doesn't matter.
Give me an answer.
Let Ange finish the season.
Okay.
But it's over. It's over.
Sack him in the summer. Okay.
But then it's over. It's chaos, bro. It's absolute chaos. It's
You want me to open another beer for? You want me to open another beer for Tottenham?
Oh, I need a shot. If you're doing it for a shot, I need a shot. I need something hard.
I would have to run
A
upstairs for
beer's
that.
not cutting it, bro.
The next rumor we have is that Harry Kane has not said anything, but there are these reports that he could make a shock move to Arsenal, Tottenham's biggest rival, next year. Rodney, as our Tottenham fan and longtime Harry Kane stan, how do you feel about this possibility?
Don't put that smut on me. I've never been a Harry Kane stan, please. I was thrilled when they sold him. Not because he's bad or anything, but it was great value. Kudos, good sell. You gotta sell a little early before a little too late. Harry Kane's one of those guys that I don't trust to be 35, 36, moving, doing things the same way. He's already a little, I don't expect him to be Lewandowski.
He's a penalty merchant.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to go to Arsenal, go ahead. I don't care. They're so desperate like that, then they'll take Harry Kane. You can have him. Harry Kane, the same guy that everyone claimed was terrible in big games and wasn't clutch and couldn't win, and now you're gonna go to Arsenal? I'm supposed to be scared? Okay.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
Like that's been the whole knock on him. Like
that's been this whole knock.
He's a penalty merchant, and he never comes up clutch
so thirsty
when it comes the most.
That's the fans that will turn on you the quickest out of anyone in the Premier League if you do something bad, if you miss a PK, if you don't score in a big game or whatever.
Also, your man has a sweet life at Bayern. You were just in the Champions League finals. You're always the number one goal. Every time I check in a Bundesliga game, you got 3 goals.
He won a championship at Bayern his first year, and he was like, "That did not hit as hard as I thought it was gonna hit." Like all these German people coming up to me was not what I wanted. He wants the British.
He didn't win no Champions League though. He won like whatever.
Won the Bundesliga.
Yeah, that's of course it don't hit the same because it's not like, buddy. He had a chance. Listen, I bet you if they win that Champions League last year, when he wasn't clutch when he needed to be clutch. The story
he
of his
could
life.
be perfect for Arsenal though for at least a year. Like Rodney's saying, maybe he falls off, but what Harry Kane is amazing at is finishing around the net. And Arsenal, they do have people to get it in those positions. They just don't have anybody who can finish reliably.
If he does go to Arsenal, is he guaranteed to be the guy taking the PKs?
If Saka's in there, right? If Saka's there, I don't know, but if Saka isn't there, what? Yeah,
of course. I mean, I'm assuming next year when he gets there, Saka will be healthy.
That's got to be in his contract. Everywhere he goes, he's like, "I am the penalty taker. You must make every single player agree to this. That they will not take the ball from me because I need those goals, baby."
I mean, he's a merchant for a reason. Like
he is a merchant. He's a high quality merchant, though. To be fair.
No. There's nothing wrong with being goals is goals, buddy.
Yeah.
Goals is goals.
You want to give some big ups?
So,
Yes, sir. Rodney, you got your new American sensation you were talking about?
oh yeah, new American sensation, 16 years old. Everybody put your hand over your heart, say the Pledge of Allegiance real quick, Star Spangled Banner and all that good stuff.
Oh, say, can you see?
That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Because we got a American prodigy. I just want to big up USA, the farm system's coming alive. Shout out to Team USA. It's the only good thing going on in America right now. So I gotta do what I can to highlight the positive.
When you said the whole thing, like that's the only good thing the country has, I was like, wow. We're
That's
really
the only
about to
thing
do
to look
that.
forward to. Yeah. We're not political on this podcast, but everyone sees what's going on over here. If you hear, that's the only thing we have to look forward to. Ain't shit else positive going on. 2026. I damn sure can't look at Tottenham. It's the only thing keeping me alive right now. 2026.
I myself want to big up. I have multiple big ups, so I'm gonna try to boom punch through these joints. First, Darwin Nunez. Listen, it's him and Luis Diaz doing a little interview talking about cars.
Darwin, 4 cars.
No, 3 in Spain, 2 here.
Cinco. Much money, eh?
A bit of money,
eh? Big money.
Yeah. What car here?
I need more money.
Need more money. Arnie, if you're watching, pay rise. Tell him to pass you the ball.
Come on, Saudi.
Ring.
I know he said John Duran is getting what? He's a bench player. I'd be starting. So I know he looked at that and said, "Oh, it's up."
Bro, once again, we've talked about this a lot in this pod that like not everybody is in it to be a Champions League. Some people want a bag, and I hate to say it, but Durant might have around and started something because if you're that young and you do it, it makes a lot of people who are younger or a little bit older start saying, what can I get? And to Rodney's point, a lot of people who are better than you, or at least who have had better credentials, better resume, start perking up a lot more and start going, what can I get? So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think Darwin Nunez is about done too with complaining Liverpool fans because he's been so disappointing as a player for them. So I know he's just been getting hell 24/7. And when you go to Saudi League, you don't have to worry about it because there are no fans. There's just like 10 billionaires that are fans of you, and you don't have to worry about feedback from anybody. Have a terrible game, no boos. Have a great game, you hear nothing, and that's it.
I'm sure you're gonna hear something if you have
You
terrible
hear
games.
dollar signs. You're ching.
Nah,
I get a
the
bonus.
The only thing is the league's so bad is you're just not gonna have a bad game. So it's that's really what it is. You just don't have a bad game.
Low key, if one player could find a way to have bad games in the Saudi League, it might be Darwin Nunez. Just like the chances he missed, Darwin Nunez might hit the post 15 times in a Saudi League game.
All right. Like I said, I'm having it up today. I got multiple beers. We got multiple big ups. My second big up, the greatest, not the greatest. That was a bit much.
Nah,
But
you gotta think about that one for a second.
yeah, you a little two of these things. The man who is having the best form in Europe currently, big ups. Who's my Dembele? Say it with me, Dembele. Listen, you feel the vibes. 10 straight games with a goal, 23 goals on the season. Listen, he is having a career year, phenomenal. PSG, listen, they were looking dead. They were looking dead in the water at one point. Didn't even know they'd make it to this round of the Champions League. So listen, shout out to my brother, putting the whole France on your Paris on your back. Just on your back.
Yeah, 2 goals today in the Champions
2 goals
League.
today, 3 goals in League 1 versus Brest. That's 5 goals in 2 games versus Brest in a week. The boy is playing
Had a goal
amazing.
on Man City when they got them up out of there.
Listen, the nutmeg. Do we got that nutmeg video?
Yeah, the nutmeg was-
Listen, the boy has been playing, like I said, for the last month, from January to February. What's today? The 11th? Best player in Europe, Ousmane Dembele.
Now, that's an amazing recovery, man. People gave up on him after Barca, unfairly so. Like Barca paid so much money for him, and he just didn't do it there. Like when you get sold to PSG from La Liga, that hurts, and it's crazy to see what he's doing. I hope he keeps it up. I don't know how much I trusted, long term.
But also, to be fair to Barcelona, like they had to get him up out of there to make room for Yamal. So
And he's had 10 games. Like, come on, buddy. Like, relax. Like, what do you need? Like, what you need? Like, slow down, buddy.
The overall team, I don't think they have enough quality to take them deep into the competition. But
they gonna get farther than Man City. Out of here, more quality than y'all.
we're gonna need a mirror.
Look at you.
Definitely need a
No,
mirror.
PSG's solid, bro. PSG is solid.
You
They got a good defense. The defense, low key, is very solid.
Been hating on PS. I don't know why you been hating on PSG.
Yeah, you low-key randomly.
Nah, the midfield has been really weak. That's why I hated on it. And I didn't know how good those guys would be without Mbappe. Sometimes
Barcola has been good.
He's been great. He's been
Gomez
great.
off the bench, like they got good players.
Nah, they do. They do.
You just got a lot of hate in your heart. God damn.
I got that little player hater's ball in my heart. What do you want? What do you want from me? Put some more water in Buck Nasty's mama's dish. All right, that's about all we got for Fried Footy today. Any last pieces of wisdom for the people? You just put your child to bed and now you're crushing beers doing a podcast. I love the duality of life, Charlie, if you only knew.
Yeah, listen.
This will be in the archives. You'll see one day.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be in my archive. Uncle Rodney got some stuff for you, Charlie. I got my camera roll. I got some things for you to see.
I gotta take you to youtube.com, Mrs.
You ever heard of Art Basel, Charlie?
Slow down.
All right, guys. Yeah.